What's the fish's name?
Delago, sorry.
Delago.
Means of the lake.
Yes, I know this. I took Spanish for 4 years.
4 years. I'm going to turn this down in our ears. It's not going to turn down on the thing. That was a really loud sound in my ear. I don't necessarily love game audio pounding in my head.
Rooster Condor 1, I've got that intel you requested on Louis Serra. It seems he used to be a researcher for Umbrella.
Is there a setting?
Nope.
There's no setting so that that sound goes through the...
I'm sending you the details.
Mm-mm.
Take a look.
It's a feature of the game that whenever he's on call and he's supposed to hear it, you're supposed to hear it as if it's like you're hearing it the same as he does.
And they literally make it so you can't change that.
Not that I'm aware of. No one has pointed that out.
I mean, it's cool.
I like it.
But for those of us playing like this,
that'll come back later. There's some handgun ammo.
Oh yeah, we just met
Bittorres Mendez.
Yes.
In his home.
The creep.
Yeah, the big tall guy.
I mean, there's a lot of creeps in this game, but
I gotta check something. No, it's not there. No. Here we go. Results. Okay, so the only one I'm missing in chapter 6, I have to remember this. There is an item I'm missing in chapter 6. Do you see how all these have these
yes,
pictures that look? It's the little Salazar statues.
Yes.
The only one I'm missing is in chapter 6. And when I get it, I get a knife that can't.
Do you know where it's at?
Yes. Vaguely. I need to refresh myself.
You and those bear traps. It's a doggy.
It is the doggy. I gotta find the doggy.
I think he's down the...
He's back this way.
Yeah, he's somewhere back in the...
You too, huh?
Kingsley's jealous.
Kingsley can never fight the giant.
Buddy.
He says, I got stumpy legs.
Come here. He said no. What?
He's in a mood. Kingsley's a good boy.
He's been in a mood all day. But
what were we talking about?
I don't remember now. The Salazar statues.
Oh,
That was the last thing
I vaguely know where it's at, and I mean that with. I'm trying to think how to word that. Like, I have a general idea because I've looked it up before. I need to refresh myself and look it up again to be positive, because they're hidden in some really weird spots. And last time I got the one in chapter 6 or in chapter 4 really easy. I figured out where it was at, and once I figured out where it was at, I went with it. But I gotta look up in chapter 6, which I don't know that we're getting to chapter 6 today, because that's 3 whole chapters.
If we get through 3 and 4, we'll be lucky.
We can do potentially.
Of course,
better.
you're not in like the grind mindset right now since you've played the game so much.
Yeah, no, this is more a. I'm trying to get the content out for everybody, and not everybody wants to see me grind like crazy. Hi, buddy.
What, buddy?
Him's a Bowie.
What?
That's the only piece of grind that I really have that I'm like super stoked in. Oh my gosh, I forget that every time. I forget that every single time.
Okay. Oh gosh.
There's the good doggo, and then there's these doggos. It's crazy that the fastest way to kill them is to let them charge you, and then...
What is... Did that... Okay, am I crazy or did that look like I was floating in midair?
It did. It clipped the, the environment. I hate that. I hate any time I have to do that.
One thing about this game, the reason I will never play it myself, is there's like no break. There's never a time when you're not in danger of getting attacked by some kind of enemy.
That's not entirely true. You'll find that as we later go on.
But I can... Like, she's right there.
But I mean... They're not that terrifying at this point. And plus, I mean, I am playing a New Game Plus, so I probably shouldn't say anything about anything being any one particular way, really.
Okay, I should... Maybe I should clarify what I'm saying. For me, it's too much. It's too much. Because I suck.
No, I mean, I understand. It can be a lot if you're not ready for it. And this is not the kind of game I think... One, it's very gory. It's very dark. Now, I know Plague Tale, in a sense, was kind of dark.
Kind of. But, I mean, it was also rats.
So...
And there were a few chapters it was like... Bleh, but...
Yeah.
The characters are young. It's a little bit more... It's not so in your face.
So, I gotta tell you guys about last night. So, I decided, heading into Death Island, I wanted to find some more of the CGI Resident Evil stuff that's out there to watch. So, I went and found, I had the name of it a second ago. It's on Netflix. Infinite Darkness or whatever it is.
I knew it was Infinite something.
Yeah, Infinite Darkness. Basically, it's the movie, or the 4-episode series, which was, I really do think was supposed to be a CGI movie, and then it just didn't, they just didn't turn it into it that way. So we're sitting there and we're playing, right? And Kaylee looks up and goes, and we're sitting there and she goes, "Oh, it's Ashley." And she goes, and then I was like, "Oh yeah, it's not the new Ashley." She goes, "How unfortunate."
How rude.
Listen, to be fair, I don't want to say much. Where the heck are you? Come here. I never know if I'm actually supposed to get these ones or not.
I mean...
no. That one did not give me any type of, like, pest control thing, which tells me that I killed that puppy for no reason. Which I'm not a big fan of that. I don't really want to...
Didn't even move. What in the...
Oh, Kingsley, come here.
Come here. Hey. Come here.
You wants to be famous.
You're gonna make yourself known. You're gonna be seen. What, bud? What are you doing? You can't lick mommy's face.
Do you need to go potty?
Maybe he does. See those ears perk up? You wanna... treat? Stick caramel? Treat? No, he's not doing the thing. You can potty. Go outside. Go outside.
Here.
Go check.
Let's come here and let's give everybody a free Kingsley cam.
Real quick.
Come on, buddy. Hi, everybody. I'm Kingsley. You need to go potty. Know what you've been telling mommy and daddy. Okay, let's go out back.
Hey, are you gonna be jealous now? Oh,
sorry.
let's go.
I'm gonna keep playing.
Okay.
Clear that path for later. You never know when I'm gonna have to come back through this section, and I don't want to Missed that. Cool, so we're in this area now. This is the first sighting of the snakes being and stuff, so... Yeah, you die. That's the one animal in these games that I don't have a fear at all of laying some lead into. And now they're barking, so there's something out there that they are unhappy about. I'm not really after, as Kaylee said, I'm not here for the grind. I'm not after every treasure. There's really only one treasure I'm after. I gotta get that Salazar statue. Beyond that, it's kind of what comes natural, what I remember. I know where some things are. Like, I know I got a key. I probably should have went and hit this house back here, but I didn't really necessarily want to. Oh yeah, there's one in here I know about. Yeah. It's not so much about being a completionist in this run through, it's just getting through the game and getting content out.
I've got something new for you. Your valuables won't do you much good in the grave. Well done, stranger. I still have some new item. Easy work. Give that the care it deserves, mate. See how that feels, mate. A fella like yourself should notice the difference right away. All my wares are in tip-top shape, I assure you. Anything else I can help you with? Ruby's all rubbish, it makes no difference. The price...
No, I won't need that again.
That's our choice to make. A deal well struck.
I'm buying these because I can store them, and there's a, like I was talking about on the previous episode, there is a way that you can kind of manipulate your first aid sprays. And I know I probably shouldn't be trying to manipulate anything, but it's honestly it'll help in a way, and I kind of need to be able to get that to that infinite rocket launcher, because I don't know that I'm ever going to get just 2 million from just playing without me having some type of assistance. And at some point I am going to try to speedrun this game and do it. I am actually trying to kill some time for Kaylee so I don't get too far in the story. Not that we're getting too very far away, but we are kind of advancing nicely. But I do want to speedrun at some point in time, and get some of the more
I made it.
finite weapons that are a little more difficult to get your hands on, so I need to be able to do that by means of getting like the infinite rocket launcher and stuff, and be able to get through the game quickly to unlock some of the things that I need to help me unlock the other items that I need. The Chicago Sweeper is the gun that the weapon that I'm really wanting, and I've got to get it so that I can actually platinum this game. And this is one of those few games that like I have a deep, strong desire to platinum.
How close are you to platinuming it?
Far.
Well, you probably have a better chance of platinuming it than I ever do platinuming Red Dead.
Red Dead requires online play, so that's kind of an unfair comparison.
This is true.
This game does not require me to ever play online. Kingsley, why are you whining in the kitchen?
Oh. I didn't walk with him on the slick floor.
Our dog is afraid to walk on hardwood floor.
Condor 1 to roost. The church is sealed up.
And Baby Eagle?
Negative. Nothing yet. But they sure do have this place locked up tight.
I see. I can think of one reason I want to do so.
I got it,
She's
Ellie.
here. That's for sure. I'll find a way in. Condor 1 out.
She's being rotten.
This is mine's Ellie. Not yours, Ellie.
She's forever gonna have a scar from when Toesbeans got her.
I don't know,
on.
maybe.
Toesbeans did not, as we said, did not take well to Ellie and Livy coming into the house. And Livy got way too close too soon. And yeah. That's all we can say.
Let's hope for no more surprises.
You hear this purr? Hi.
Who's being a good girl? It still shocks me that Miko took to them so well.
Maybe the Russian spy in her was like, "New comrades to help me get the nuns with the gaby."
That cat. Okay, so we're just picking up the few things that I know quickly, kind of where stuff are. Because we are needing to upgrade and get that shotgun fully upgraded. Because I did store my maxed out shotgun. Because the one that I was using, I don't think is actually the best shotgun in this game. I think the one that I took out and am now trying to level up is the best shotgun. And to be honest, I'm very close already. And I could just cheat and use the exclusive tickets I bought, but I have 5 exclusive tickets and I'm going to use them for the last 5 guns that I have to...
How is that cheating?
Because you're not grinding them. It's it's you didn't put the work in.
I got you.
And I mean, it is, to be honest, it is kind of important to me that I put the work in. But at the same time, there's like one gun. Like when I get the Chicago sweeper, it's getting a gold ticket.
Lord.
There you go. You earned that. There is some exciting news for those of you that came to the channel by ways of me doing competitive Pokemon and VGC related stuff. I hadn't talked to Kaylee about this yet. I'm actually back doing some VGC stuff. One of the things that I'm doing right now is I'm participating in the Little Root Lessons Pokemon Draft League. Unlike the last Draft League I played in, this is not a players are drafted. This is we draft our own Pokemon and we build our teams from the Pokemon that we draft. And so I was really lucky in the first round. I managed to get a Pokemon that I'm a very big fan of. I managed to get a hold of Regieleki, so I'm really excited about that. And I'm currently looking at what I can get in round 2 and round 3. I did end up, unfortunately, in the middle of the pack in terms of draft, So because we're doing a serpentine draft, I start at I'm pick 8 of 16. So I'm dead center, which means I never get a high pick on either side. I'm always dead middle. But the fact that I got Reggie Alecki at pick 8 is huge in my opinion.
But I didn't know you were getting back into that.
Yeah.
Because I knew how, like, frustrated you were last time you tried.
It's... I'm trying a different approach this time. And that's... I mean, I hope this is a good lesson for everybody. If at first you don't succeed, as long as it's not physically harming you, keep trying again. And try till you feel comfortable with where you're at. And right now, I didn't like the mentality I was carrying into VGC. And I didn't like the pressure that I was putting on myself to perform. Because I always ended up on teams where my performance affected other people. And that was very difficult for me. Because I care too much about...
Oh, jeez.
Oh, that could have been bad. I care too much about other people and how they feel and where they get and like their success than I do about my own. Like, I could lose 50 matches in a row and it's never going to affect me. Not in like a real meaningful way. Like, yeah, losing 50 times in a row sucks, but like I'm gonna be able to be, for the most part, I'm gonna be like, okay, yeah, cool. It happens, I'll get them on the next swing. But when it comes to other people being on, when it comes to other people relying on me to perform, if I don't perform, I take that very, very personal. And it affects me very personally. And so this time it's nobody is expecting me to perform. I can come in dead last and it doesn't hurt anybody but me. And I'm just learning to team build is really what I'm doing. I'm trying a new approach to that. And so I hope by getting back into this, and I think Doodlebop and I are going to do some cool stuff to kind of just enjoy Pokemon again. And I kind of want to change that relationship a little bit with Pokemon and get it kind of back to more of a solid place where if I want to do VGC, I feel comfortable with that. As well as getting back into playing the games and enjoying them.
Speaking of team building, I need you to teach me how to build a team. Because I need a good team to get me through Scarlet.
So, for like in-game playthroughs, it doesn't...
I mean, I know it's not the same. But
yeah, it's not. It's, and that come off really, really bad. What I mean, what I'm saying is, it isn't in the sense that you don't have to worry so much about everything having some type of coverage and how things interact and, you know.
I just know that I'm still not 100% clear on how typings respond to one another and like the best way to approach this gym and then this gym. So
gyms for the most part, and this is a kind of a beautiful thing.
Because isn't that how you? I mean, that's the point of the game. As you collect your badges.
It's to beat the gyms. Yes. Sorry, I had to figure out what I was doing with those resources. I'll show you the type coverage thing. It looks confusing when you first look at it, but then you realize it's just it's a spreadsheet with markings. That kind of overlaps each other. But yeah, as long as you have... Hey!
Oh, what's going on? Oh.
Chewing cords. Quit. No.
Ellie has decided she wants to chew on cords.
And Sheriff Kingsley has decided he's a Sheriff
There are
Kingsley.
enough weapons here to get a party going.
I knocked my water bottle over and I think that
I knew I
distracted
could
her.
count on you. Ooh, what you buy?
She can go check it out.
Good.
I'll buy.
If she gets out of the cords, I'll catch her.
But yeah, so just knowing your basics of this is weak to this is weak to this kind of thing is all you need to know for like gyms and stuff.
That's good work. If I
It's just
do
overwhelming.
say so myself.
It can be to someone who's new.
To get an idea of
I'm so close.
pleasant travel.
And then it's building up more weapons and then building up more weapons because I'll never be satisfied till I've built up all the weapons.
Ow.
That is a goal for me, is to build up absolutely every single weapon in the game.
You're rotten.
She's rotten. But like, you know, like fire's weak to water,
Oh, yeah.
strong against grass. Now there's other things fire's weak against that may not be necessarily intuitive. Now I could show you some videos of people that talk about it, and they actually explain why certain things from like a fantasy standpoint make sense.
Mm-hmm.
And like there's also sometimes scientific logic, like grass is weak to poison, and the reason it's weak to poison is because if you put poison on grass, grass dies.
I'm sure like ice is weak to fire.
Ice is weak to fire. Ice is also weak to fighting because sometimes if you punch ice, it's gonna break.
Bricks.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
And like, so like the fairy type is strong.
Is rock weak to water?
Yes.
Because of oh
Yep.
no, what's I'm not my words.
Why not?
Words. You know, where's that over time? Why have I lost the word?
Erosion.
Erosion, thank you. Thank you. Are you gonna chew on my cords if I put you down?
Here, come here. Let's
You
get
will
it.
keep chewing on cords?
Let's get a good Ellie cam.
Oh shoot! Free Ellie Cam. Where's Livy?
If Livy's asleep, don't wake Livy
She's
up.
not asleep. She's laying down, but she's not asleep.
Who's a good girl?
Come here.
Who is you went down? You gonna get my cords? You gonna get my cords? Now that there is the daddy's girl.
I can be happy.
You have so many kittens.
Too many cats.
And there's the other. Hi, Toad.
I hate to admit that I am like 70% cat person, 30% dog person.
See, I am like 80% dog person, 20% cat person. But I
Maybe it's
own,
more like 60-40.
for me,
Wait, no. No, maybe it's more like 80% cat person, 20% dog person for me.
and I'm the exact opposite.
Cats are just...
I honestly, and this is going to sound really bad, I honestly feel like we keep getting cats because I keep hoping that the next one will love me.
Come on. Fill the
They
tank when
all
you're done.
love you. I don't know what you're talking about.
Miko.
She's Miko. She's contrary and ornery. She doesn't care about anybody. She only cares about the nun-nuns.
I guess that is true.
That's all she cares about. Am I fed? And am I fat and happy? That's all that matters to a Miko.
Got to go in this house. That is about all that matters to Miko. I don't need a kitchen knife, but I'll take it.
The spoiled cat.
Does that live?
Yes.
Liv is like the cat that I always wanted. Now I'm afraid she's going to grow up and be the exact opposite of this. But for right now, she has been everything I've ever wanted from a kitty.
I think you were only burned. Okay. I think you were only burned by Miko because when she was an itty bitty teeny tiny fluff ball, she'd crawl up on your shoulder and sit like a parrot. And you thought that that meant something. Not that she was just a wildin'.
Yeah. Hi, big boy.
What? Oh. Maybe look away. Don't look.
There's that line again.
I still haven't figured out what it means.
Incoming or something like that. Or like, here you go. It's something like that. It's like, in here you go or something. We did look it up at one point in time. I'm pretty positive.
See, I'm not, well, I tried, but I wasn't sure because I'm not 100% sure what words are used.
Hey, what are you doing?
Said I'm on the ledge.
Yeah.
What do you think I'm doing?
And her on ledge often ends up in Long Live the King.
She could care less. Ellie is like... She gives zero craps. She's like, as I gaze upon the field where I grow my craps, I see that it is barren.
She is extremely, extremely like her namesake.
Always got to get into something.
We absolutely named that cat perfectly correctly.
Always got to prove how tough she is.
As long as she doesn't come back to me in the near future and go, I shot the heck out of that guy, didn't I? Because I'm going to be like, Ellie, 1, when did you learn to talk? 2, why'd you shoot somebody?
We're like, Ellie, no. And she's like, Ellie, yes.
Ow. There.
Where are you? Like, that's just... Like, they're saying things like, where are you? You can't run.
I killed him up close and personal.
What?
But I killed that guy up close and personal. Ugh.
What?
I don't have room for the snake.
Oh.
Snakes sell. You make good money off the snakes. Well, that was bad. I'm trying to figure out where I'm going.
Oh, jeez.
All right.
I'm trying to listen to them and pick up on the things they're saying.
I'm using the scope to make sure I hit this stuff correctly.
What was that?
It's a fish.
A shish?
A shish.
A peach?
Fish. Oh, please, can I have a piece of your pizza? What?
Just you.
Pizza's the best, okay?
It is. How'd you do that?
I don't want to talk about it. Why are you down there, Ellie? Or is that Livy?
That's a live. That's a potentially lit live.
Come on, baby girls. I'm
Lit live. Oh. Come here. King, you don't have to be Sheriff Kingsley. That's just scare her. You're just scaring her. She's not going to move. Although she's not chewing on stuff. She's just there.
No, but
She's chilling.
all it's gonna take is like a second for her to get hyper and pull a cord, and then
And then we're out of commission.
yeah. And then everybody wonders what happened, and then I have to come back out and explain, and then I'm like, you know, I could have insulated against this and didn't, and then I'm just, yeah.
Kingsley. Kingsley. Leave her alone. Come here. Hi. Bailey.
So I know I'm not supposed to be grinding, but there is something I'm looking. And there it is.
Oh. Hi, buddy.
Ask him if it's a good boy, I dare you.
You good boy. He does not care right now. He's just like, play. So I just want to play.
I am trying to prepare my brain for a potential Ellie climbing up my legs. Or Livy climbing up my legs. Because she has...
Going, Livy. What you doing?
She has this thing where my legs are her playpen.
Kingsley, we need to go outside and run you back and forth with a ball.
Especially before Titans tonight.
That's what we need to do. But Mommy has homework.
So does...
And I have to tackle that mess in the kitchen. That's going to be a fun project.
I forgot the whole reason I came here. There it is.
This is what I'm talking about.
You hear this?
I do. I hear that rotten Bowie. Okay, y'all.
we can't do this if y'all are gonna bark like that.
And I did it again. Oh my gosh. And I
Okay, so
saw
what
it.
is that exactly? Like, is it one of those like?
C4 tripwires.
I'm not gonna get you riled up. No. Not right now. No.
He says I live in a state of perpetual riled up. What are you
You
talking
trying to
about?
sass me? No. Not right now. Not right now. Do I need to put you back outside?
He's like, that's an option?
Oh, Lord. I will say this first part of the game is so like
Gnarly.
no, it's not about that. It feels like it's a lot of finding things and just going places and killing enemies rather than storytelling. But it's also, I probably have a different perspective because I'm not the one playing it. And it's harder to sit and watch.
Well, I mean, early on you're
stay engaged.
early on you're mostly right. There is
That's what I mean, just this first part of
Yeah.
the game.
Because what this is really doing is preparing us for the next series of what happens. You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
That should do it.
It's a little harder to be a passive observer than when you're playing other parts of the game.
Yeah. Well, because like I said, it's a building up process. So like I'm learning here, like I'm doing stuff here that is prepping me for the next parts of the game. Not that I necessarily need to be prepped like me, but like some people do. And now I gotta find my way out of here. There we are. Which I say that, and I've died to the Chainsaw Man 3 times, got my leg caught twice in bear traps, and hit C4 twice. So, you know, I act like I'm good at this game. Maybe I'm not. But yeah, the first part is intentionally the longest, and there's a whole lot to find in this first section. Like, this is where they really did the open world aspect probably the best. I do wish the island was fleshed out more. The island goes by very fast. But
That one seems very short.
But it's the third act, and the third act of everything is usually the shortest.
But like, Salazar's castle, it's long and there's a lot going on, but there's a lot going on. There's always something happening.
Hi, Toes. It's a shish.
A shish.
It's a big shish.
Oh, jeez. What kind of fish did you say it was again? Because I remember you talking about like one of those like.
It's really a salamander.
Ew. What are you barking at? You barking at Toby's? Toby's is on her shelf. And Bailey is decided.
If that's not acceptable.
What? You come here. You come here. You come here. It's gonna go hide under her table.
Every animal except like Kingsley has a place.
What?
Miko, regardless of whether they're open or closed, will be in a window.
Yes, Miko does have the window. And Toad has her shelf. And she has the back of this chair.
Kingsley.
King Buddy. She has the back of this chair. And she has the little side table. Dang. Am I gonna have to send him outside again?
Probably.
Let's go outside. Let's go run it out. Come on. Let's go outside again. Let's go run it out. Come on.
I'll finish this fish fight. Oh, I do love the things that they did with Del Lago. I do feel like this fight takes a lot longer than it originally did, which is totally okay. Not that the fight needed to be lengthened or shortened either, or it was.
You know, I just realized we're twinning today.
Twin magic, baby. Maybe we can win the WWE Women's Championship that way.
What?
Nikki Bella and Brie Bella once won the Women's Championship by doing what they call twin magic.
No, I just didn't hear what you said because the game is like really loud in my ears.
Isn't it? I have it really low.
I can't hear you. When you're talking, I can't hear you very well. But maybe it's just me.
Where'd you go?
I'll fix that in just a second.
You're good. I also think this is just a really intense part of the game. So the music and stuff is a lot louder.
You tough son of a bitch.
Oh, that didn't hit? Are you kidding me? My boat's in bad shape.
Oh, jeez.
Christ. I don't think the boat can take another hit like that.
The thing that sucks is you can't see like a health meter to know how much to know how long it'll take to get the lava down.
Oh.
Are you trying to steer the boat and?
Yes.
Ooh.
Where's it at? Where's it at? Where's it at? Where's it at? Come on. Come on.
Oh no. Wait, oh wait. Oh.
Gonna skip the cutscene, guys.
Stream is so quiet.
People, I think, are just busy on Tuesdays.
This is true, and it's in the middle of the day. Titans of the Ring will probably have a lot tonight.
It's must-see TV. It's gonna have a lot of people.
Think you can swallow me whole, huh?
Sorry guys, I'm kind of focusing because I don't want to die this again.
Oh no. That's not good.
Where'd you go?
Got that one backwards. I didn't see where it was coming from. I messed up on that one.
Shit. I'm sunk in this rate. You tough son of a bitch.
I'm really struggling with this today.
Is it the difficulty level, you think?
Nope. I'm not playing on any greater difficulty than I've played so far.
Go. Oh no. Finally!
I hit the mic, of course. By the way, y'all, I do not use tobacco products, but I do have an addiction to caffeine and coffee. These grinds coffee pouches that you kind of utilize like a tobacco pouch is wonderful. 50 shots of 50 milligrams of caffeine help me get through the day. That's Kaylee drinks
That's my caffeine.
her Dr. Pepper. Hi, baby. Did you go outside?
Did we run it out?
Sacrificial lamb. You'll receive our most sacred body.
Oh.
Begins now. When day breaks, you two will join our covenant to share in my holy blessing.
This is where this gets tough for me. Because this is the grinding spot. This is where I want to play and play and play and play and play and grind and grind and grind. But we have too much to do.
So why is that?
Because this is where the map opens up massively. This is where the majority of the freedom takes place.
Condor 1? You've been radio silent for
Condor
3
1 to
hours.
roost.
Are
Do you
all
read
right?
me?
And the church?
Yeah, I'm fine. Won't let it happen
Copy
again.
that. I'm glad you're okay.
Still looking for whatever
First out.
key I need.
Because I'm just going to show you. All of this opens up.
Oh, wow.
And to put that into greater perspective, it opens up all of this. So this is where the majority of the grinding in the game happens. So I've got to pick and choose what I do pretty carefully right here. It's going to be hard for me to just be okay with the bare bones of it. Because even though I've done this a lot and I've gotten pretty far with it, I'm still a completionist by heart. Like, that's always been me.
What are we barking at? Oh, jeez. Ooh.
Un forastero!
Ew. Ew. Same, Leon. Same.
What the fuck?
That's Barry. I'm Barry. You know where Kingsley's...
Hi, buddy. Hi.
Kingsley says, y'all talk about spots. My spot's wherever Daddy is.
Still got a few hours till dinner, bud.
My best pal.
Their water probably needs to be refilled too.
Did you have fun outside? Did you have fun outside, Cheesy Boy? You play? Well, Mom.
Come here. Here. Listen in Mommy's lap. Or are you gonna be a moose?
What
I
is
think that
this
answers your
place?
question.
Some kind of shrine.
There's nothing out there. What do you
Same
see?
mark from the
I don't
church.
see anything. See anything?
He says, I'm waiting for
It's the
Uncle
lake.
Dylan. I know he's coming. It's Tuesday. I know what Tuesday is.
Hey, Mommy's got to get off here in a little bit. She got to go tame that kitchen mess.
Yes.
So that it's all clean for dinner.
For the salmon. Yep, tonight's on deck for salmon. I'm kind of excited about that. By the way, y'all, unlocking the key to a good salmon.
Okay, cool.
Avocado oil. Flat top griddle.
Dinos. I was gonna say, isn't that where you started?
I do need to come back to there eventually. Just not yet. Collect a few items here. Really, a lot of the reason I'm still grinding is to get these weapons up to snuff. So in one of my playthroughs, and I know I'll do it in the speed run when the speed run happens, and I try to go for the platinum.
Mm-hmm.
One of these playthroughs, I'm going to do the double egg challenge on Salazar.
Oh, the golden egg.
Yes. For those of you that don't know, and I'm sure most people know by this point, you can take 2 golden eggs, throw them at Salazar, and it's an auto kill. So this is the same area from early in the game. I'm gonna see if I can. I am gonna grind a little bit, but I'm gonna see how fast I can do it this time. Should be a lot faster. I'm familiar with everything more so than I used to be. This part is always unsettling.
Why is that? I guess I'll find out.
Yeah.
Because this is a section I'm actually not familiar with. I don't think I've ever seen you play this part. Ooh.
So do you remember the girl from the start of the game that
Yeah.
in the opening cutscene?
Oh.
They mentioned a group of 2 hikers that go missing. This is one of them.
Oh.
And there's Dylan.
Dylan!
Maybe he can hop on and take over.
Is it Dylan?
Yeah.
Is that Uncle Dylan? Who's here?
Sorry for the barking, guys. They just get way too excited for Uncle Dylan.
Who's here, guys?
But you remember at the start of this, they sacrifice a girl?
Oh.
Yeah. Trendsetter. Sorry, I have that Jacob Cass's theme song stuck in my head.
So what?
I have Jacob Cass's theme song stuck in my head.
Uncle Dylan!
Hi, Dylan. Come on, Bailey. Come on, Kingy. How's Dylan?
Dylan is good. Dylan would have been over sooner, but he forgot his hard drive.
Ah.
Can't forget that.
That's the one thing you need.
Oh. Oh!
Oh, you're kidding me.
Sorry, I've like covered that whole chair with stuff I have to clean up.
How's the Resident Evil coming?
Going good? You want to hop in and take over for Kaylee?
Yeah. I gotta go tame the kitchen mess because it's bad.
Oh.
Guys, welcome in to Saint Sins. You want to get a healthy double dose of him today?
Awesome, awesome. All right, tag it in.
Tagging in.
So where are we at so
Well,
far?
on the hot tag, we have just beat the big fishy. And so now we are picking up treasures that are from early in the game that have been left behind.
Okay.
Because items were necessary that...
Sorry, guys.
I think they're excited.
Bailey.
One word, or two words. Trash bag.
It's the trash bags. Always the trash bags.
I wouldn't get it out if I didn't need it.
They hate trash bags. Okay, I do need to go this way. I am so confused. How's Dylan?
Dylan is doing good. Dylan has had quite the day. Been working on stuff. I sent you some of it with new costumes and all that.
Yeah.
Other than that, it's been a pretty chill day, I'd have to say. Went and saw the new Spider-Man movie yesterday.
How was that?
It was really good, really good. Across the Spider-Verse, I'd say 10 out of 10. Loved it.
I need
the
to
first
watch
one.
Into the Spider-Verse.
Yeah, you do. You need to watch Into the Spider-Verse and go and watch yourself Across the Spider-Verse so you're caught up for Beyond the Spider-Verse. Lots of Spider-Verse shenanigans going on.
Was there really going to be another one?
Yeah, Across the Spider-Verse is a two-parter, so Beyond the Spider-Verse will be its second part.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. It'll continue the story of what's happening in this movie that just come out.
Okay, I gotta figure out where I'm going next. They didn't take care of their boats.
No, they did not. I still love that this is an aspect of the new game.
What, riding around on a boat?
Yeah.
I do too. So I told Kaylee, like, we were talking about how I'm not going to grind like I normally grind, and it's true to an extent. I think I can be faster with it. Maybe because I've done it so many times now.
Yeah, always once you get into the swing of things, and then I've done it so many times, you could probably do it blindfolded by this point, I'm sure.
No, not the new one. I can do the old one that way.
Yeah. There's only so much of this new one that I've gotten to see.
You and Kaylee both have the same sentiment, and that's kind of my fault. Is I got you guys into it and then went on without you. I couldn't slow down though.
I'm just excited to see what kind of little puzzles and everything you end up running into. Because those are probably what made the Resident Evil game so interesting before, was all the different puzzles. So
You're gonna see the one that frustrated us both previously when we sat back, and I think we streamed this game at one point in time. Because there's been several attempts to stream this on the Twitch. This is the first time I think that we're going to be able to get it up on the YouTube channel and probably finish it on Twitch. I shouldn't say probably, we are finishing it on Twitch. But this is a... You did see, because it's the hexagonal fishy picture.
right.
The one that annoyed the crud out of us. I know the secret to it now.
Oh, he's dead.
I should have fucked that one out there. Oh my gosh.
Your inventory's already full.
Yeah, it's because I'm on New Game Plus. Got me out, play to win. Bet you can guess what song's stuck in my head.
Yeah, I can. You sent me that text earlier that you were playing that over the sound system.
Yes. I had it like yanked all the way up, and it was just something, and it was fantastic.
I feel like they would all sound pretty good that way, if I'm being honest.
Twisty son of a bitch.
Gotta get this guy with this thinking.
Oh gosh. They're trying to blow you up now.
On a separate playthrough that I'm not playing on. On screen, I'm doing a no heal run. I can't use any healing items.
Ah, that sounds not very fun at all.
It's not unfun.
So what happens when you die?
You come back with the amount of healing that you had before you died at the last checkpoint.
Oh, okay, so you just have to go back to the last checkpoint and continue from there.
Yeah.
I guess that's not quite as bad as having to start all over.
Yeah, well, so there is the kind of cheat to it. And that's kind of how I'm doing it, because I'm only doing it because you get if you get an achievement for never talking to the merchant, and you get an achievement for never talking to, for never healing. You play both of those ones unassisted, the simplest. Assisted will give you back HP over time. It just, you heal over time.
Oh man, that is so good.
Calamari monster.
I forgot all about the calamari monster. Oh, did I tell you what I had when I went to Cincinnati?
Did you get calamari?
No, I didn't get calamari. Actually,
If you tell me you got sushi without me, our friendship's over.
no, I didn't get sushi without you. I went to a noodle restaurant with good old buddy Jacob, and the noodle restaurant. Well, for the appetizers, they had like these little chicken bun things, which were pretty good. But for my appetizer, I got octopus balls, and they were actually pretty good, I will say. The texture and taste wasn't that much different than like a mozzarella stick, which is the weird part. But they were good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I'm good.
Don't like the octopus?
Mm-mm.
Fine, I'll take all the octopus I can get, and you can starve.
Deal.
But the main course was it was a teriyaki don. It was like this bowl of like rice and like teriyaki chicken and stuff. And it was pretty good. I have to say, 10 out of 10 would recommend.
Blood.
Ah, gross.
Brother, I am excited for tonight. I'm excited for tonight's episode.
You are.
Yes.
Why are you excited for tonight's episode?
Excited for every week's episode, if I'm being honest.
Well, that's understandable, but you've been talking about being excited for this one for a little bit. Must have a lot of good matches.
I actually don't even remember our card off the top of my head. How sad is that?
I think it's more sad for me because we not only had the card made up, but I had to do all the editing, and I still don't remember. So a lot of it's going to be fresh on the mind once we get there.
I'm not gonna lie to you, there's a part of me that's really excited that we brought in the Jacob Cass character, and I think that plays a big part in it.
That's true. I think where we're going to be going with him is going to be a really good arc. And I think that's going to be awesome. Also just really excited for all the other characters too, because the more established we get them and the more lore they have, it's just, they're so fun, they're so interesting.
Yeah, we have a lot of really cool guys that are just a lot of fun to mess around with. And I really enjoy it. We've created a pretty good little universe. Sorry, I got really focused in the middle of that conversation.
Oh no, it's all good.
I'll tell you a match that we've got to do at some point in time.
What's that?
Just 1 week, one off for fun. 2 of my favorites. In just a fun exhibition match. Fitton Ferris versus Jacob Cass.
Ben Ferris and Jacob Cass would probably have a good, competitive, respectful match, and I
That
like
would be
that.
fun. I just feel like I'd have so much fun with
I think that would be really nice. Do you ever consider my idea about...
it. Nope.
No?
I do not enjoy the idea. I'm sorry.
Oh, man.
I know it breaks your heart. And I'm sorry.
This is a game I would like to take a look at some point.
Absolutely.
Just because I want to see how it plays differently. Because I know that it's like a whole different play style, because it's you know, it's like that overhead camera type thing going on. And it's
well, kind of.
like 16-bit. I like older games like that. That's the one part I miss about having one of those old Microsoft like Surface phones is when I had that old Microsoft phone, you could download like all the emulators and stuff like that. It was easier to like play a bunch of those games. And I played, I think it was they had like a WrestleMania 19, I think. So I had a WrestleMania 19 game. And that was pretty cool.
Okay.
Maybe it was 18.
You're in here. You're in here. We can actually take a look at it after stream if you want. We may have a minute or two. I've got to try to get some homework in. So I may download that for you and let you play along with it if you're okay with that while
Oh yeah, sounds like fun. I do have a little bit of video editing I need to do outside of what we're doing for tonight. Also, so there's that too.
I was telling Kaylee earlier, and I don't think you've heard this yet. I'm taking 3 classes right now.
3 classes?
I'm in 3 classes, and due to summer, instead of them being 16 weeks, they're like between 4 and 8 weeks. So I have to get 16 weeks worth of work done. So like, there's a class right now that I'll have my first test tomorrow.
I'll be
Oh
taking
man.
this.
And the class started yesterday.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm a little overwhelmed.
That does sound pretty overwhelming. But I think it being shortened down might
Benefit me? Yeah.
benefit, yeah.
Because it'll keep me from ever getting distracted. And I'm Kasey, king of all distractions. I gotta go get my big fish. I need to remember to get the big fish. The big shish. I haven't done that yet. My plan is for us to get through chapter 4, which is the one we're in right now. So once we beat chapter 4, we'll get into chapter. I'll be doing chapter 5 tomorrow. Oh. Favorite match in Titans that's happened so far?
Out of the whole thing?
Every match we've recorded.
I would probably have to say either the Gauntlet, because we got to showcase all of our tag teams in a really cool way, or the second match in the best of 3 series with KJM and Fenton Ferris. Because I think that's when we saw that the chemistry between them really clicked.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
I think that's when KJM's trajectory changed too. Like, he become a very different character week 2. Like, his future become very different. It was a game we never could endeavor.
wow. Wow. Speaking of games that we can endeavor, I can't wait for some of the ones that'll be coming out later this year. Spider-Man 2 especially being one of those, because I gotta tell you, I'm excited for some of that. Especially after this movie, I'm wondering what skins they'll have for both of them that are influenced by the Spider-Verse movies.
Speaking of, and I know you don't play it, but this might be enough to convince you to consider it. We are in the Into the Spider-Verse or Across the Spider-Verse season in Marvel Snap.
Oh man, okay, yeah. Now that makes me want to give it a try, because I love everything Spider-Man.
And Miles Morales is dropping to Series 3, which means he'll be much more accessible. Spider-Man Series 3. Ghost Spider is the special card this month that if you buy the season pass this month, you get Ghost Spider for free. And Ghost Spider is pretty legit.
Well, putting money out for it isn't something I'd be able to do, but if I can get my hands on Spider-Man and Miles Morales, I'd probably give the game a try. Because, like I said, I love everything Spider-Man. I love, Marvel Comics in general, but, I'm very close when it comes to that one in particular. That
Gotta find the boathouse. There it is. Gotta find this big boy.
Get him! Get him!
He's dead.
You hit him twice. You harpooned him twice.
It's just a flesh wound.
He's dead. For sure. I don't think he's living past that one.
Yeah, got it.
So check this out. You remember how frustrated we got with this stupid puzzle?
Yeah. Is it something really simple?
Yes.
Show me.
Wait, I'm wrong.
Okay, what is it? What is... I'm dying to know.
It's supposed to be 2 turns on the first one, 1 turn on the bottom. And I messed it up.
Did you get it?
Got
Oh,
it.
you fixed it. Awesome. Okay.
But it's 2 turns on the top, 1 turn on the bottom. Literally 3 moves.
Wow.
And then I brag about it and then go and mess it up.
Hey, well, you got it that time.
Yeah, consider what last time was like. Okay. Ready to go fight a giant?
I want to fight a giant. Just please don't pass me the controller because I wouldn't know what I was doing. Nope. I would die. Not even the wolf would be able to save me.
Ron Simmons, by the way, was added to Fanboy.
Oh, yeah?
We're talking about going to Fanboy. And Ron Simmons was added.
That is pretty cool. And who was already announced thus far? Because I know you said Kevin Nash, right?
Enzo Amore, Kevin Nash, Kurt Angle, Ron Simmons, Mercedes Moné, aka Sasha Banks, Jesse Ventura. I think that's everybody.
Jesse Ventura. Is it bad that I didn't remember if he was still alive or not?
Is this the key?
We've had so many wrestler deaths in just the past 5 years alone that I hadn't realized that he was still around.
Yeah, no, he's around.
That makes me feel bad.
Me too.
Sorry, bud.
Copy that. Now go.
I think the one I miss most,
Condor
though,
1 to Roost. I found the key to the church.
would have to be
Right. No time to
Road
chat.
Warrior Animal.
I'm going in. Condor
I think
1
that's the one that made me really sad when it happened. Because not only was that one of my favorite tag teams, but it was also one of my dad's, and he was the whole reason that I knew about him. And you know, Hawk, when Hawk passed, that was a little before my time. But I was really liked Animal, and even some of like the singles work that he did. So it made me sad when he passed.
Brody Lee's the one that got me the most in recent times, but we're just talking about recent times.
Yeah.
So that's a request done and dusted. A job well done deserves payment in kind. I got something new for you.
Now, when I was a kid, I think the one
Ruby's all
that
rubbish. It makes
bothered
no
me so much,
difference.
like a whole lot, was Eddie Guerrero, because that was still during a time where I was actively watching wrestling on television every week. Yeah, I just didn't.
Not that we don't still watch wrestling. It's just adult life makes that very hard for us.
Yeah, no, watching live Raw, SmackDown, NXT, or AEW, Dynamite, Rampage, or now even Collision, it's just it's a hard thing to watch live for weekly shows because there's so much content. But when I was a kid, it was carefree. You know, I had my evenings cleared on Mondays and Fridays, so that way I could watch Raw and SmackDown.
Over. Nice work.
And sometimes
I've
ECW,
got something
depending
new
on
for you.
the channel.
Thank you.
There was a period of time, man, where like I was watching
Crossing your T's, dotting your I's. That's
AEW,
this
or I mean not
kind of
AEW. I
world.
was watching
Sad to say, that's the end
ECW,
of the road for that
NXT.
one.
Well, no,
That
NXT
is
wasn't
a
around when.
top-notch weapon.
Basically, at some point in time, I was
You
watching
really
something
don't
every
think
single
came
night for
into
some
other
form of
bits
wrestling or
and bobs,
combat
do
sport.
they?
Yeah.
I need to buy these back and
Don't
keep
always
upgrading
have
these.
this in stock, stranger.
This is the one that I want really bad for this playthrough. Okay.
Gotta sell comeback.
Dylan, I hope you're ready, buddy.
For the big giant? I'm not, but we're gonna get there.
Store. Okay. First thing we're gonna do.
Ooh, you have the stench of battle on you.
I'll tell you a match for tonight that I'm excited about. The rematch between Ronin and Karatagata.
Yeah. Yeah, the first battle that they had was a really good one. So seeing part 2 of that in just a nice, respectable series, like there's no animosity between
Well, it's
them.
I mean, it's not the same series as like. I'm trying to think how to say it. It's not like the series we just saw between Finn Ferris and KJM, where it's like an actual series where they wrestle back and forth.
No, to me, it's just, you know, they've had one match already in the previous month, and now kind of getting them to see them lock up again is going to be really good.
They'll wrestle once a month for the remainder of the year. That's a joke.
Well, I mean, they do train together, so it kind of makes sense. You know what I mean?
What else is on the card tonight? I know we're getting ready for Beat the Heat. Do you remember the card?
There is, well, not quite in preparation to Beat the Heat, but there is a tag team match that sorry, I got distracted. There's just the giant here. Oh, anything that has to do with Harry Combs, by the way.
You're excited for Harry Combs?
A little bit. He's just a funny guy. And I, you know, don't care so much for his haircut, considering he's supposed to be a barber and he's got a big
Could have moved.
permed mullet. But, yeah.
I'm eager to see more Deacon Price. This is a whole lot easier than the Del Lago fight was.
That's what I'm talking about.
Well, how is it that he grew to this size again?
Genetic mutation.
I mean, most of them are kind of like that, but I was just curious if there was like if he had some backstory.
It's almost a pancake.
Yeah, it's out there. I don't know it off the top of my head, so that's why I'm
Let's get
trying.
to that church.
You're calling me out on stream.
Oh, about not knowing the lore.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know it either. That's why I was asking.
Yeah, but I should. And at one point in time, I did. But they've changed a lot too. The lore got updated a lot for part of this game.
Oh, we were talking about matches that we were excited for. The tag team match.
The number one contenders match?
Number one contenders match for the tag team championships. Championship match that will take place right before Beat the Heat. Tennessee Tens and Major Artillery. I think that's a pretty good matchup.
I do too.
Because I don't think that we've gotten to see them lock horns yet
No, I don't think that
against one another. Or have we?
we really haven't. Look there. That's a good dog.
There's a good doggo.
That's a very good dog. That's a Kingsley level good Bowie.
I think he's prettier than Kingsley.
You shut your face on my stream in my home.
Wolves they have like such pretty eyes.
I don't care what wolves have. You said that about my Bowie in my home.
Where is your boy?
Kingsy.
He's somewhere.
He is. He's probably hoping that mommy dropped something in the kitchen even though she's not cooking. He's all about that food, y'all.
Me too, bud. Me too.
Speaking of not good boys.
Oh, that is not a good boy. That's a bad boy. He doesn't mean to be a bad boy, though. He got taken over by a weird spore thing. What?
Weird sport thing.
I don't remember what they are. I know when we first streamed this, we had whole conversations about it. I know.
It's a parasite. It's a plaga.
It's a parasite. Yeah, okay. Wait, the spores, that's the other game.
That's Last of Us.
That's Last of Us, right. Okay.
Get your horror video game correct.
help.
Gosh, it's almost like you wouldn't know that like zombie games are something I used to be like a huge fanatic over. Because here I am getting Resident Evil and The Last of Us mixed up, and they're completely different games.
I wish I could say more.
The Plaga is kind of like that. It's just more tentacly than mushrooms, I guess.
You don't breathe it in or even get like turned by being bitten. And they're not really zombies. Like they're actually still fully functional people. Like
They just have a weird thing inside them that makes them do not very human things. Like
they're very aggressive. It makes their mind very aggressive. They're kind and they coexist amongst themselves, but they don't coexist amongst the other.
so they were kind to each other.
Yes. I don't want to say kind to each other, really. They're kind of not.
I was gonna say, like, you ever gonna walk in on them and they're playing like a game of chess or watching TV together?
They coexist with each other. What I mean by that is they're not aggressive to one another necessarily.
Oh, okay.
They are, depending on what Sadler has them do, because there's stories in here that's depicted them choosing to eat one another.
Oh.
Ashley, you in there?
Yeah, I was gonna say just the way you said it, I didn't know if maybe find some of the infected ones with the plagas that had a good little friendship, like you and me, buddy.
While our relationship is very parasitical, it's not quite to the plaga. Listen, I mooch off you, man. I have you do all your creative stuff, and then I get to come out here and just talk about it.
I'm glad you're saying that here now on stream, because I remember, I think the last time you said anything like that was that I was like, what'd you say about me taking your spotlight or using your platform or whatever? That was straight
Let's
up.
get through this cutscene.
It's cold.
The president's orders.
No, I was cutting a promo, man. I was cutting a promo.
You were cutting a promo?
I was cutting a promo.
Oh, that's what it was.
Hey, it's dangerous outside.
So we'll get to come back tomorrow for chapter 5. So Kaylee will actually finally get to see us save Ashley from the church.
Oh, good.
She's not seen that part yet.
Gosh, they're so ugly.